Has anybody seen Jeff Teague's podcast?
Yeah. I've seen some of
Nigga,
it.
I fuck with Jeff Teague's podcast heavy.
Yeah.
You're a converter.
Yo. Oh yeah, Jeff Teague.
Yeah. His
yeah, I
podcast.
fuck
I
with
fuck with that shit heavy, bro. Do y'all
Well,
watch that?
It's
I
just
don't fuck with it as hard as you do.
Really? It's so entertaining to me.
Because I've only seen clips. I've only seen a few viral moments. I haven't
Yeah.
sat down and really watched it in full.
Man, I've watched so many viral moments, bro. It's like, so I
But you
watched,
bought in, they had to get you.
yeah, bro, they got me. Yeah, it's like every time I would come up on a short or TikTok or something like that, I'm locked into the whole thing. Then I was like, I'm still not watching full episodes. I'm at clips now.
Yeah.
So I went from
like
shorts.
8 minutes. You invest in 8 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I'm doing like 5 to 8 minutes at a time because I went from shorts to the clips now. I'll work my way up to it because I just don't.
The 5 stages of content.
Yeah,
consumption.
because I just don't listen. I don't watch enough sports to watch a sports podcast yet.
which is why they set
That's
it
the
up. That's
biggest
the
thing.
pipeline anyway. The
Exactly.
shorts to the
Yeah.
clips to the real.
Yeah, so in terms of just that, I'm not watching it or I'm dedicated enough to any sport to sit down and hear about that shit.
But does he mix like sports talk with like, the history talk like pretty well?
It's pretty
because
much
he
like-
tells a lot of like
Yeah,
basketball stories.
It's
you know
a
what I
shit
mean?
ton of stories. So it's like
Yeah, they're not talking
it's
about
not-
like who dropped 30 last night.
Exactly. They're just like, if they do bring up
Which
who
they
dropped
could.
30, they'll bring that
It's in-
up, and it's also gonna attach to like, nigga, we've been playing with this nigga for 25 years, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've been playing against him since high school. Let me tell you about what he did to me in high school.
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
So it's like,
Nigga hit a whip it at halftime and dropped 40 on him.
yeah. So
Yeah,
even
shit
if he
like that.
does talk about, even if they do bring up current shit, the two main hosts, him and whoever the other dude is, I just don't know his name.
Dark skinned brother?
No, the light skinned dude. I don't think the dark skinned dude was in the league. The light skinned dude was.
Yeah, now he
though.
wasn't in the league, but the dark skinned dude is a part of their podcast, right?
He is though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the light skinned dude was also an NBA player.
Yeah.
But yeah, so one of them have stories.
Light-skinned dude.
One of them have stories about some back in the day
Everything.
shit. Yeah. So the thing with the sports podcast that be like crushing is like when they're telling the story and then they can also put the fucking clip underneath it so we
Of
can
the play?
of the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that shit goes crazy. But you know who normally does it? It's normally not the podcast channel.
It's normally like
It's
a,
always some
a
other
fan in the comments.
or it's just some rip channel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because I don't know if you can get paid if you just take a fucking clip of an NBA game. You know what I mean? It
Nah, you can't.
hell yeah, what?
It
I
might
think
not
you
be.
can.
It might not be good for business. Like it might could set you up like later.
Oh, for them to do it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
them to do it.
But there are YouTube channels of like they just do sports documentaries
And they put
like
the games on
Secret
there.
Base.
Yeah, they're not getting monetized though.
Yeah,
You sure?
a lot of them,
The NBA footage can't be recopied or used for any other.
and a lot of them.
Go to the Secret Base YouTube
But YouTube,
channel.
the fair use thing, it's a reincarnation or whatever. Not reincarnation. It's like being able to do music reviews. You get paid off of doing music reviews on YouTube.
Yeah,
So,
if you do it that way, fair use wise. But
yeah.
It's like a
Sports
line.
channels are not automatically demonetized. That's
no,
not
Yeah,
they're
no.
not.
close
They're
to
not
true.
automatically.
It's
Yeah.
not, but it's still one of those lines.
It's
that
one of
it's
those
like,
lines you do have to tote carefully.
Why even teeter on
Really?
it?
It's one of
a
those
little bit,
lines
yeah.
where if you do your business
I don't
up
think you
front,
have to
you're
tote that
good.
carefully. It's not like we're talking about a pay-per-view. Like a pay-per-view, yeah, you tote carefully because it was pay-per-view.
The
We're talking about
NBA
some shit that's
Some
on.
of them are pay-per-view because you
Some-
have
the
you
ones
have
that
league
are,
pass
though.
games. You have
Yeah.
all that. Like you have nationally broadcast games you can reuse and stuff like that. But you have
Yeah.
league pass games and a bunch of other things. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's stipulations amongst that.
For
I can't
those,
speak to
though.
it, but there's so many more league pass games than there
Yeah.
are nationally
Regular
broadcast
season
games.
games?
But so there's
Absolutely.
no
The majority of games that are being played are on League Pass.
Yep.
Like majority of games are not nationally broadcast.
those are games though. I'm pretty sure if you just try to just live stream a full game, that's different than the NBA Instagram page posted a highlight clip. And you
Right.
reacted
right.
to
so that you can
They
you can
put it
use
in the
that.
ether.
That stuff, yes.
That's
absolutely.
what, and that's where it gets tricky because it's like, how can you prove that this wasn't something that was already available?
Yeah, I was going to say, like,
Like it's
you
just
can
a-
prove that.
But it's probably one of those things where you can do it.
They have a
but
place
you
where it's
can
available.
also still get fucked.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it's that deep.
I don't know.
I'm not
I don't
sure.
know. I don't think
was
it's nearly as complicated.
What was the major points of this?
I was just bringing it up just because those clips, them shits get me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
It just
really
adds so much more entertainment value
adds.
when you
I do be
understand the context.
I do be feeling bad sometimes too because I'm like, damn, that channel's not the one capitalizing off those views. Because it's like, I would hate that. Like, it's like when somebody take a podcast, we only have rights on like YouTube.
Yeah.
If a nigga takes a viral clip that we had, like my pullover video. My pullover video got ripped and put on YouTube and TikTok. I can't do nothing with the TikTok one, but I got the YouTube one taken down. See what I'm saying?
Probably
it's
feel like Cassie.
yes, but it's like somebody will rip your video and like your platform has 20,000 views and they got 14 million.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like,
true.
so that's why I be like, damn, that shit kind of sucks. You
That's
know
why
what I'm
you
saying?
watermark everything. Fuck it.
Yeah,
So at the end of the day, if they profit, you profit.
yeah.
Shout out to 2H.
But,
Why the fuck is 2H?
Yeah, 2H is wearing two
know.
chinchillas on his shins.
I was trying to find the name of them niggas. One of them is Bishop, and then the other dude, I don't know his name.
But yeah, overall NBA podcasts are pretty fucking great. We get to hear these niggas talk shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of immaculate. I'm trying to think like
Paul George, Draymond, Patrick Bev.
Gilbert.
Gilbert, JJ Redick.
Patrick Beverly is amazing on podcasts.
Cameron, if he would have, kept his head on a swivel.
Yeah, but there's really not too much more. I mean, this is
Y'all want to talk? We can fuck around and react to that Joe Rogan in the Rock podcast.
we got office hours too, though.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how many.
That's
I only have
probably
one right now, but there might be more. But let's do office hours.